Good morning, Kentuckiana. I'm Gabriel Gonzalez. Thank you so much for starting your morning with us, and thanks for watching on Channel 11 and in the WHAS 11 Plus app. We are glad that you're here. Now let's get a check on the weather this morning with meteorologist Reed Yaden. He's at the Polar Plunge for Special Olympics Kentucky right now. Reed, good morning to you. Are you polar plunging this morning?
Somehow I can't hear you real good. No, the answer is no. I am not. John is not. But we have someone back here we're going to put on camera in a minute that will be going in. Guess the water temperature. I just checked it. This is the Special Olympics Kentucky Polar Plunge. It is a great fundraiser. I'm going to tell you more about it. We have Team WHAS here, the Crusaders. They're going to be jumping, and a lot of other teams are out here. It is a great event. If you want to plunge, you got to get here, get signed up by 10 o'clock this morning. Okay, a little bit more coming up about it. Let's take a look at temperatures in the area. It is a cold morning. I think the saving grace is two things. We have the sun out, and we also don't really have a lot of wind. 24 now at Ali International. At Bowman, we're 21 degrees, but we still have some teens showing up. Here's what we look like for today. Now, we're going to be clouding up some this morning, but do not get despaired because the clouds are just going to be passing. We'll talk more about that in a minute, but we'll get more sun this afternoon. So some morning clouds, some afternoon sun. 39 is what we get today. We're going above freezing. Then we'll see 45 for tomorrow and even better things heading into the new week. Let's say good morning to Mallory.
Hi, thank you guys for being here today.
We would love it. Can't think of a better place to be. It is a really great event.
Yes, so today we are out here at the Polar Plunge here at Main Event, and right now online we are almost to $180,000. So we are about $15,000 short, but check-ins just got open here, so hopefully some more money comes in through the hour.
$180,000 so far and still going. The main event, you can find it it's out here off Blankenbaker. Very easy to find. A lot of parking. If you want to come on out. We got a pool for the water.
Oh, yes. You guys are going to make a splash. It's going to be a cold one, but you'll be freezing for a reason for sure.
Hey, I like it. Freezing for a reason. Okay, Gabe, going to introduce you to the captain of our team coming up here in about 15 minutes from right now. We'll see you then.
All right, Reed. Thank you for that. Stay warm out there. Right now, LMPD is investigating a deadly hit and run that happened overnight in the California neighborhood. Police say a woman was hit and killed just after 4 o'clock this morning near the intersection of 20th and Broadway streets. That's a few blocks from Alberta O. Jones Park. Police say the woman was not in the crosswalk when she was hit, and the driver of the vehicle did not stop to check on her and left the scene. LMPD is asking anyone with information to contact the anonymous tip line at 574-LMPD. 3 people were shot and killed right outside a busy driver's license office in Valley Station yesterday. Eyewitnesses have come forward to share their story for the first time. WHAS 11's Jose Alonso stayed on Dixie Highway last night to get the new details.
Like, I was just in shock. Like, I couldn't believe it. It was like something off of a movie.
Suddenly heard a lot of shots and the people was screaming.
Jalen Eddings at the scene says he was an eyewitness. He told us he was a customer waiting in line, which was out the door, when he decided to go back to his car. That's when he says events unfolded before his eyes.
2 masked men came from around the corner and then walked up to the guy that was laying on the ground and shot him in the stomach and the chest probably about 7 times. And then the taller of the 2 men shot him in the head at least 2 to 3 more times. And then they ran off.
I sent Metro Police the information from Eddings. They emailed us back saying, quote, "It would be very premature to speculate what you may be hearing or seeing on social media and by those who may have been nearby. We would encourage anyone that was near the scene this afternoon to reach out to our tip line." Nearby resident Ali Raza was inside the office when he heard the sound of gunfire. We saw him describing how a security guard took swift action.
He was the first person who tell us because we don't have any idea when we did hear some shots, but he told us go back and get on the ground. He saved us, basically.
At the scene, you could see investigators marking evidence on the ground, right in front of the office doors. LMPD confirmed a man died at the scene and 2 women died at a hospital, all from gunshot wounds. Metro Council member of the district, Crystal Bast, met us at the scene.
I have never seen anything like this in this community. I guess like everywhere else, we have petty and small crime, but it has escalated. And, you know, maybe this small crime is leading to larger crime, and we've got to find the connections, and we have to find what we can do with boots on the ground to figure this out.
An act of violence playing out in broad daylight in front of a line of horrified people. In Valley Station, Jose Alonso, WHAS11 on your side.
We did reach out to KYTC for comment, and they confirmed the immediate lockdown of the office after shots were fired. In a statement, they say, quote, "We did have security at the office when the incident occurred outside the building and locked down the building immediately," end quote. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear sent out the bad news. 5 more people have died due to the severe flooding from this past week. 2 women and 3 men in different counties. The latest deaths are from all over the state, including another person in Pike County, bringing the death toll to 4 people in that eastern Kentucky county alone. In a video posted to social media, Beshear said he's doing what he can to make sure the people get what they need to recover from the floods.
Whether the federal government's going to step up and provide direct help to our people. I'm doing my part. I'm pushing for it because my job is to be the best governor I can for the people of Kentucky. And I wish we could adopt that policy all around the country. Listen, we'll keep pushing for what's right because it's right, and that's enough.
Governor Beshear has already started a fund so people can donate to help the victims of the storm. We do have a link to that fundraiser on our website, WHAS11.com. And dozens of Louisville first responders who went to eastern Kentucky this week to help with the floods are headed home. Louisville's Emergency Services Director Jody Myman said fire and EMS crews deployed to the hardest hit communities like Pike County, where they were assisted in search and water rescues. Mayor Craig Greenberg posted this photo of one of the teams saying their presence in eastern Kentucky saved lives. And 16 Indiana conservation officials are also returning home after helping with the widespread flooding. They joined in the swift water rescues alongside our Kentucky teams in Leslie County. They manage welfare checks and delivery of food, water, fuel, and generators to those flooded areas.